Dang it. I forgot I wasn't live. Now I'm live. If my live stream would start here, it's delayed. It's probably delayed like 20 seconds. Come on, live. Come on, live. Come on, baby. Come on, live. We're getting there. We're getting there. It will start. It will start. But hopefully it will start. Okay. Oop, 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 oop. Forgot I still was on OBS. Okay. All right. So welcome to my live stream. This is gonna be literally coveraging all day. I am gonna be covering this severe thunderstorm outbreak for tonight on this YouTube channel. I'm not really sure if I'm loud. Let me actually turn that down into the green. Okay. If I'm too quiet, speak up, but whatever. Little temptations, man. Little temptations. Okay. So there is another one here. Okay. There is a dang it, I keep forgetting to do that every time. All right, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in Alabama. This is going to be 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, radar indicated, and less than an inch, 0.75 inch of hail size. Also radar indicated. Let me look at the correlation right now. The correlation, I mean, it's just some very strong winds with this. Well, not very, just 60 mile an hour. I'm not really sure what it's indicating. This is indicating 45 miles an hour, I would say, out of this whole thing. Now you could take a trip down to Alabama. Huh. Just don't go through this severe thunderstorm warning if you do. With 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Dang it. There we go. I might just take off my suit jacket because I got my light control on one of my Puma shoe boxes. Let me see this here. This is not rotation. It's just recording at strong winds. And let me clear that. Let me also clear that. Actually, let me put that on. Let me put back radar here. Can we get more bounty music? Yeah, I could whip up some bounty music. Actually, I am working on one. And just because I'm tracking weather, I can't preview that yet. But I do have one in mind that I do want to do. It's mainly the bounty. The bounty music is mainly gonna be directly for the desert where sand is and where the hotness is. So I'm gonna be creating some new music. There is some new music coming out to my music account and channel as well. I think I got 2 new music. Um, Updated severe thunderstorm warning. Where the heck is this? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. There's 2, but the only 2. What the heck is happening here? This actually might be out of the NWS scan. So we have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings, but it's out of the United States. I'm not going to cover those because I'm just not going to cover those. But there we have, shoot, we have 2 here and we have 1 here, but I'm only seeing 2 on my alert, which is interesting. Let me. I don't think small hailstones. And let me go to correlation right now. That is. I'm not really sure what the heck this is. And if I could pause it, there we go. This right here is usually on correlation when it shows something like this and it's not really anticipated. I think this is going to go away. If this does strengthen, and if I look on the velocity, there is something forming here, but there's not really anything as of right now of indicating any rotation. I wish there were some storm chasers that are with this warning here. There is also a special weather statement that just popped up surrounding this warning, and this is going to be for Alabama. I think Houston counties, Coffee counties, just in this general area. And if you do live in this area, you might want to be weather aware because there is a warning here. Greensboro, North. I don't even know where North Carolina is. Wait, hold on. I gotta find North Carolina real quick. Hold on, guys. I know you want to check the weather for North Carolina. Is it either Carolina? Where is Carolina at? I think North Carolina is over here. This is my first time changing my weather channel to 50 states, so I'm still trying to learn how to see where North Carolina is. But I think North Carolina should be good. Yeah, North Carolina should be good. The only thing that I'm mainly tracking is just any warnings that appear in the United States and this whole thing. Yeah, and this is probably because of the tropical here. There is a slight risk in New Orleans, and then obviously surrounding that towards like Jackson, just Jackson. There is a marginal. I think this is because of a tropical, and what's the name of that? I think it starts with an H. The tropical storm. I think I could see where that is. Let me. What's Arthur? There we go. It's Arthur. Tropical Arthur. So Tropical Arthur is going to produce in like south of Texas. And that is mainly going to be in this area. But there is excessive rainfall to this though. So in New Orleans, there is severe weather that I am also going to be tracking for New Orleans too. Let me end this real quick. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there's just a slight risk in New Orleans, level 2 out of 5. I think a low end tornado risk. I'm not really sure. Yeah, no, not even a low end. I mean, it's low, but there is 5% tornado risk. So this area, I'm also gonna have to watch for New Orleans, and I'm gonna go to that big severe weather threat towards the Midwest here in a second. But obviously New Orleans is going to have 5% tornado risk. I'm not expecting any outbreaks with this one. It's just the one north in the Midwest. That's the one I am mainly tracking. Winds are going to be obviously. It's looking like. Let me check. Yeah, winds 5%. Risk is slight. Tornadoes 5. Hail is 5, and wind is 5. And here's that hail. One of the reasons why hail is 5 around this area is because obviously you can see there is no hail threat. The only hail threat that we have is in the Midwest for New Orleans. So that's what we are mainly tracking here. And then here's the one in the New Orleans. Any new severe thunderstorm warnings? No, no, no. Okay, I'll get to that tornado watch here in a minute. But the one that I'm tracking in the Midwest, this did update. It didn't really move. I mean, it did move, but it didn't really move. Um, Again, for the people in this level 4 moderate risk in Springfield, Indianapolis, I think Lavette, Champaign, Charleston, I think. I'm not really too good with names though, but there is a level 4 moderate risk, and that is because there is a 15% chance of a tornado risk. And winds did die down, which I think max velocity did clear this up. If there was going to be a 30% chance in winds, so there was a 45% chance in winds for this area. Now there is a 30% chance of wind threats for this area. So there could be a little bit more in our tornado threat because of this, but things are starting to die down, and I think it's because of our convection earlier this morning. Um, but we will keep an eye on this going into this afternoon. Okay, let me. Oh, hail. Hail is also it's just the exact same area: Columbia, Springfield, Indianapolis, St. Louis. There's 30% hail threat. I can't. Let me see. Hold on. I'll moderate. I'll moderate. Let me see what a small area. I'm checking the hail size probability here, and I'm not really sure what the hail size probability is for this one. An insane, fast moving. Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. And I'll show you that stone motion in a minute. Where is that? Um, yeah, just just some. I think there's gonna be large hail with this storm, and maybe some giant hail with this storm. I'm not expecting any outbreaks with the hail though. Hail shouldn't really be a big concern. It's just our tornado and winds. Winds was our main concern out of this, but now it's died down to our tornadoes now. Because of that wind dying down to 30, I think our tornado risk is gonna increase. Max Velocity did say something last night about if the winds stay the same like they are right now, um then we could have some more rotating storms, but we will see going into this afternoon or when this storm actually produces. Um yeah. Yeah, that's that marginal risk. I'm not going to get into that. I have to. This live stream is mainly for this area, so I'm not going to get into that right now. I may. I'm gonna get into other days severe weather probably. I'm gonna do a weather video, and I'm still in the middle of trying to make my new TikTok account for my weather. But I'm gonna cover those next couple of days after this day, probably tomorrow morning. Okay. I don't know why I'm still on this. Why the heck am I still on? Get it to there. Okay. And going in with our outlets, I do want to actually explain a couple of things. So again, people on my music channel already know that I'm in Michigan. So people in our area, that's tuning in from Michigan, or if you do, um, there is a slight risk that updated just a little bit north. So now it's gonna be actually for Kent, Holland, and then it is gonna be for these people in Michigan. So you could watch my live streams. I mean, I'm okay with 0 people watching my live stream. Again, I don't really care if people watch my live stream or not. I'm just doing this because I think it's fun to do. But you could go to Michigan Storm Chasers Max Velocity, but there is a updated severe outlook for Michigan. The slight risk did go up. One thing that I did notice is our tornado risk did actually go up for Michigan, and this is now going to be still 2%. So this risk was actually down here, but now this risk moved up here now. So now we're going to have to watch for any spin ups in Michigan. I think the only reason why this did this is because in Michigan, with our convection, with the rain and thunderstorms, it actually did hit Michigan and West Michigan, but it did die down, and it did start to fade with the rain earlier this morning in Michigan. So that's actually now causing our severe weather to increase. But because of that little rain that actually happened earlier in Michigan, um, increasing in severe weather isn't going to be ginormous. It it's just going to be what it's updated to now. And then with our winds is now going to be a big concern with West Michigan. Um, this is gonna be, I think, 10%. Let me look at this. No, 15%. So we do have a 15% in wind risk for Michigan. And again, I'm just covering all of the states that's going to get hit by this. Let me go to this real quick. No new warnings yet, so I am still going to be doing whatever I'm doing now. But 2% in tornado, 5% in hail, and 15% in winds. So our main threat for West Michigan and Michigan, for Detroit, Ann Arbor, Lansing, Flint, even Toledo, and Cold Waters, there is going to be a wind threat that's going to be mainly your concern for that one. And then obviously the hail threat did increase and go upward, but we are still at 5% with the hail. So that's mainly what we are eyeballing our eyes to. And then people towards Ohio, the slight risk did, and the slight risk did go more north to like Cleveland, Columbia, and Cincinnati, Columbus. Pittsburgh is still in a level 1 marginal, but you're still not out of the severe weather. You still need to be weather well in this location, but this area right here did actually increase in severe weather, so you do need to watch out for that later this afternoon and evening as well. And also Louisville. Louisville did also. Yep, Louisville did. Well, they were already in the slight, but it did move and increase. Just a little bit there, mainly. So yeah, people for Fort Wayne. If you guys are tuning in on Fort Wayne, hold on one second. So not specifically Fort Wayne. If you guys are tuning in this area, that area did die down. but there's still a significant increase in our tornado risk. Um, you're just gonna have to watch in this area because this is probably going to be our biggest storm yet. However, it is dying down because of the convection. So I think this might be our second biggest storm. I'm not. We're just going to have to wait and see what this storm is going to bring. But as of right now, nothing in severe weather is breaking right now. So now it's just technically the waiting game. Waiting game on the live stream. Live stream right now. Did I mute myself? I'm not exactly sure if I muted myself. Yeah, I'm not really terribly sure if I did mute myself. So I kind of muted myself while in the middle of speaking. I am going to mute myself because I don't think this is just a waiting game right now. So, um, waiting game right now to any severe weather, but I think around like 3 to 4, we should start to see severe popping up. But I am going to mute my mic and it's just a waiting game. But if anything severe happens, I'm gonna unpause my mute and resume. Okay. So for people in the severe thunderstorm warning in Alabama right now, winds are still recording at like 30 miles an hour. Our correlation right now is not showing anything strong yet, or not really anything. Uh, Little bit of more stronger winds. It's gonna be around like 46 mile an hour wind gusts with this warning. Just nothing as rotation yet. Just some very strong winds on correlation. Yeah. Okay, what other app do I have open? I have my live stream app. That's why my computer's lagging. There we go. Miscellaneous. Hold on 1 second. Severe thunderstorm watch. Okay. All right. So people in Minnesota, Iowa, or Wisconsin, there is a severe thunderstorm watch that expires. If I could reopen this, hold on 1 second. That expires in 6 hours and 33 minutes. This is going to be around 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern Time. Tornado threat is going to be low at 20%. EF2 plus tornado threat is going to be low at 5%. 60 plus mile an hour wind gusts, moderate at 40%. And 75 plus mile an hour wind gusts up is low at 20%. Our 1 inch of hail size is moderate at 40%, and our 2+ inch hail size is at moderate at 30% with this severe thunderstorm watch in Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. There was still an ongoing tornado watch from this morning. This expires today in the afternoon around 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So 1 hour and 32 minutes. The tornado threats is gonna be moderate at 50%. EF2 plus tornadoes threat is gonna be at moderate at 30%. 30 plus mile an hour wind gusts is gonna be at low 0%. No, 60 plus mile an hour wind gusts is at low at 0%. And 75 plus mile an hour wind gusts is at moderate at 50%. 1 inch in hail size is at moderate at 40%. And 2 inch plus hail size is at moderate at 30%. This is for the tornado watch in Missouri and Iowa. Nope, and Illinois, I mean, Illinois. There is a lot of spotters on the map in Kent County in Michigan. A lot of spotters, man. That is a ton of spotters. Do you want? I think I need filled. Let's go to watches. Severe thunderstorm watch. Let's go filled. And also let's make this pink here. And then tornado watches. Let's do filled. And let's do yellow here. That shrink. That might as well. I think that tornado watch shrinked. It definitely shrunk, didn't it? That shrunk. That's a little bit interesting. Yeah, that shrunk. That's interesting. Discussions. Filled only. Ooh, do I want filled only? Because outline and fill or outline. Yeah, you guys just can't basically see that, but you know what? So if I do it like that, just let me die this down just a smidge. I think, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's mainly what's gonna happen here. Okay, and then outlooks. Um, I don't exactly get why. Oh, yeah, okay, so I can't go filled on that one though. I can have outlooks, but I don't have outlooks up and running for that one, so we mainly should be good. So for the tornado watch in Missouri and Illinois, it did shrink. It is still at nope, not that one. Ah, shoot. It did shrink. It is going to be the exact same thing as the last one. It just shrunk. That's what it did. And why does it show this? Risk in hands. Oh, okay. So it's just showing for that area. I see now. I see now. I see now. I see now. That's awesome. Oop. Not really sure if you can see my lights, but I'm there now. There now. Yeah, that's going to be. Yeah, we have less than this actually. All right, guys. I'm thinking I am going to pause this live stream and resume a little bit later because there's just nothing going on with severe weather yet. And I don't think there is a way for me to pause this. Ah, shoot. So I have to create a whole new. Yeah, no. I don't need to get over there, man. There's already been a wind report. There's already been a wind report today. A large tree split in half and fell on a home. This was reported in Michigan City. Yep, this was reported in Michigan City. Oh, okay. This was reported at 12:43 Eastern Time. Okay. It's a little interesting. Already, man. Already. I think I'm just going to have to pause this live stream because if I do, it's going to be. Like, I don't see anything with this one over here. Yeah, there's some little rotation happening here, but I'm not really sure if that is what the case is. Um, there's just no rotation on this yet. I mean, I know there is a severe thunderstorm watch around this area, but I'm going to keep a close eye on this area. No, there is not a bounty. There is no bounties out there tracking severe weather. Um, this is concerning, and maybe this area. You know what? You know what? I'm going to watch that. Okay. Live stream is going out just a little bit. Something's producing over here. There is, at this moment, there is no severe thunderstorm warnings. Or I take that back, mainly because of, ow. Mainly out of all of that. All right, there is a new severe thunder. There is a tornado warning that is observed. And what I'm going to have to guess is it is going to be an over here. So there is a tornado warning in Alabama for Dale County. For Dale County, Alabama, there is a tornado warning and it is observed. It is for these people over here. Jeez, this thing is moving quickly than I expected. So it correlation scans is scanning this to be there was an observed tornado. Not really sure if it means it was on the ground or not, but correlation is picking up on this. Not exactly. Not exactly sure why there's some right here. Velocity is showing rotation here, but the whole thing is showing rotation here. So there's just two backlines here. It's gonna be right here. And mainly it's gonna be because of this area. Again, this is for Dell County, Alabama for this tornado warning. Again, there is a tornado warning in Alabama for Dell County. It is observed. I'm really wishing there was storm chasers that was in this location right here. I mean, not wishing. It's just they have cameras, and I want to see what this is producing here, or what they're seeing here. Because I'm seeing on correlation, little bit of a couplet happening, like over here now. But there is something on correlation. I'm not really sure if it's touching though. It's just this is an observed tornado warning in Alabama for Dell County. Rotation. I mean, velocity is starting to die down just a smidge, but correlation is still showing. This tornado warning in Dell County, Alabama does expire in 30 minutes. Dang it. I can't find my notifications thing. Wait, I think I found it. Okay, I think I found it. Oh, 1 second. I'm I'm just going through my notification sounds right now, so just hold on. Okay. I found my notification soundbar. It's going to be the top two. And then this is for tornado warnings. So any of that mainly. Okay, I knew that this was going to be updated one here. Let me clear this. It's mainly right here, naturally. Ah, dang it. I clicked on files accidentally, and now I got to take out that because it's lagging my computer again. All right, this is an updated one. Radar indicated hail size up to less than an inch is going to be 0.75 inches of inch of hail size, and it is still going to be Dell County, Alabama for this one. Not exactly sure what the heck they're tracking on this one, and that's probably why. Let me get in radar scan here. Or in range, I think. I'm not even. That's where I am. What are they tracking? Like, this should die down here in about like 24 minutes. Because I'm seeing nothing on correlation with heavy yet. There's still a little bit happening here, but I'm not I'm not I'm not seeing any of that yet. There is a special weather statement right above that tornado warning in Dell County, Alabama. This one, the special weather statement is going to be for Barbour, Alabama. However you say that, it's just going to be in this area. Um, with winds up to 40 mile an hour and with hail 0 inch. So, if any hail, it is going to be very, very small. But I don't know why they do have a hail number on there, even though there's nothing going to happen with hail, though. Just winds out of this special weather statement. Let me go back to that tornado warning in Alabama and Dell County. Correlation is still showing nothing. I need the latest scan, though. All right, so it's still showing nothing on velocity, just still some very strong winds on correlation. Um, there might actually. Hold on one second. The only thing that stands to my eye is this one at the bottom of that warning. That's the only thing that stands out to me, but I don't really think this is touching yet. It's radar indicated. This warning was observed, but then it updated. I think like 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, yeah, to radar indicated. So I don't think anything was observed with this warning, and I saw it on correlation was strong just a little bit, but I don't think actually anything touched the ground. I think it formed in the sky and then it just went away like all of the other tornado warnings did yesterday too. So, all right, the tornado warning in Bell County, I think, but the tornado warning has expired or did expire. So now there is there is technically no warnings right now. No warnings right now for the United States now. Just some special weather statements in Alabama, but that's gonna yeah. So now I could go back to these ones over here in Mississippi, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Oops, oops. Some rotation is happening. I'm not really sure if anything. Yeah, there is some rotation. I think just north. Um, so for Kent County, and I'm gonna go back to this, but there is a request for something here. Ah, shoot. For Kent County in Michigan, you guys are expecting the. Oh, what the? It's not even on the radar radar. Oh, come on. Okay, that can't be right. That seriously cannot be right. Where? Oh, please tell me. Please tell me KGRR radar is down. Please tell me that's not. Is it down? Let me check. Nope, it is not down, but I'm not understanding why. It's not showing my radar, which also means there is an error. Dang it. It looks like regular radar on weather fronts for KGRR in Grand Rapids, Michigan is not wanting to respond for some reason. It's responding for velocity and correlation. It's just not responding on regular radar. You so for the thunderstorms in West Michigan for later today, you should start to expect. Oh, there we go. You should start to expect these thunderstorms start to build in this area and start to go this way and this way. It's going to be a little bit later, around like 5 and 6 for these thunderstorms for West Michigan. The rain and storms that we are getting earlier is called convection. These are not the actual storms. It's just there is a line in front of this. So we should expect thunderstorms in West Michigan to it a little bit more later, but we are expected to get a ton of rainfall when it does. Going back to over here, and I did want to note that this Janesonville south, so south of Janesonville, there is a little bit of rotation here, and it's in the severe thunderstorm watch. This is going to be for Minneapolis, yeah. Um, and it's gonna be right below this Janesonville town. It's showing a little bit. Not really sure if there is a couplet forming. I wish storm chasers are over there, but there is a couple of spotters here. And there we go. Correlation is dying down, and there's still a little bit of velocity rotation here. But correlation is not really picking up on anything. It's just there's this little tiny cell right here that's what's pointing my eyes out. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this. It looks like the storm is recording up to 30 miles an hour with this storm, but there is a little bit of rotation. And where this green and red start to come together, it means strong winds is on one side and less winds on the other side, spinning in different locations. So if one is going this way, the other one is going to go the other way. It's just spinning. And this is what the red and green mean. It's just spinning a little bit rotation, and when I turn it over to correlation, it can tell me if there's any couplets in the sky like these over here and over here. What correlation is telling me is the three circles I just shown is little couplets. There are very, very low couplets, which means I don't think anything is going to form in the sky unless this actually does go up. But I don't really think that's gonna happen because this is a severe thunderstorm watch, and I'm not expecting any outbreak tornadoes with this area. Just a little bit to the Midwest, like towards Chicago. I hit my little table right here. That hurt my knee. Um. See, we are still seeing a little rotation here. The R that I just drawn on the radar is R, and it means a little rotation, which, you know what? Let's not make that confusing for you guys. It's just right here. Okay, whoever the spotter is right here, you guys probably have some good eyes here. If I can clear this. Ah, shoot. Hold on, I'm all over the place. Okay, right here. And whoever the spotter is, right here, you guys probably have a good eye on whatever the storm is. I don't think there's anything forming because correlation is showing very, very, very low couplets, which means there's probably nothing forming. It's just there's probably a little wall cloud here. There's Yeah, I think there's a wall cloud here that's wanting to form, but it's just not wanting to form. I mean, it's wanting to form, but it's just not forming. A little bit of a strong one there, but I'm looking at everywhere. Nothing yet with um anything touching. It's just velocity is showing a little. There is a new special weather statement This is for Alabama and Georgia for um Harry County, Clay County. I think actually Clay County. I think I picked up on that yesterday too. With those severe thunderstorms yesterday, but hail size is 0 inch, so very small hail. If you do see some hailstones with this, and 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts with this one. Let's go back to whatever I'm tracking over here. Still nothing showing on correlation of any spin ups, but velocity is still showing rotation. I think this is just a windstorm, and it's just not even a windstorm. It's just recording as 30 mile an hour, and it's showing a little rotation on the velocity. So I don't really think this is big enough for a tornado warning, but it's still showing a little rotation. So I am keeping my eyes out for that one though. There is another line, and it's looking like a windstorm. This one's gonna be like north of that one up here, and it's still in Minneapolis. Oh my goodness gracious! I don't know how to even spell anymore. Yeah, I don't even know how to spell anymore. I gotta think actually. Minnesota, Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Mindianapolis, Indiana. Why do I want to say Indianapolis with the M? Um, yeah, it's uh, and it went away. Okay, thanks. Thanks velocity because you made me do that now. They're just scattered everywhere. I think these are just the wall cloud storms. So every time you see scattered high scans like this all over the radar, it's a wall cloud, and if it's scanning higher inside of a storm while velocity is showing low rotation, that means that there is a couplet building and there could be a tornado warning, but that's not as of right now showing anything. But if we could go, oh my gosh, and if we could go back to this one over here, velocity is still showing very low rotation. Still, and there is nothing forming there, so it's just a windstorm as of right now with this one. And it's not even a windstorm. It's recording speeds up to 30 miles an hour wind gust. And on the other side of that, it's less. There is already a report of a wall cloud. Wall cloud reported this was at 2:41. Yeah, you're gonna see some wall clouds in this area. Wall cloud to my northwest by 30 miles. Very photographic. Yeah, there is a wall cloud over here, and you can obviously see there is some wall clouds over here, and obviously velocity is picking up on that little rotation here. So what a wall cloud is every time there is a wall cloud, you're going to see on velocity with these thunderstorms that there is low rotation. If this rotation gets stronger and there is couplets on the correlation, that means there is a funnel forming No, that's not happening now, but I'm just telling you if there ever is, it means it's forming. But right now, it is just a windstorm with a photographical wall cloud. There is a new special weather statement for Georgia. This is going to be for 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 0 inch in hail. And ooh, showing if you guys are in this area in this special weather statement in Georgia, you might see a wall cloud. Velocity is picking up on some low rotation, just nothing forming. You just might see a wall cloud there. You guys are showing some very large, no, not large hail, not large hail, not large hail. Very heavy rain, and let me actually see if there is very heavy rain. Yeah, heavy rain. Not really sure if very heavy rain, but yeah, there is some little tiny hailstones in there. It's just not big enough for a severe thunderstorm warning yet. Yeah, it's just not big enough for a severe thunderstorm warning because I think this couple of hailstones in the storm is it's not large enough and it's not big enough for a severe thunderstorm warning. Velocity is showing a little bit more strength in the red and less in the green. So this wall cloud is creating a shelf cloud now instead of a wall cloud. So this wall cloud did form and it may be making a shelf cloud because the green is now under the red or now going away with that and then the red is strengthening. Um Little bit happening here, but it is at the end of the scan though. Over here, it is at the end of the scan. There is a little couplet, but it is in front of this rotation, so we're just gonna six set. No, I'm just kidding. We're just gonna have to see. Um, what's this is gonna hear, and that went away. So that went away. So it's probably a couplet forming in the sky, just a smidge with the wall cloud turning into a shelf cloud, and it now went away. And yeah, I can see that because now there's more happening here. There is so if you guys want pictures of wall clouds, there is another wall cloud in New Richland. I think towards the east of it, and then Lemon towards the south of it. There is a wall cloud that's forming or already formed and looks beautiful, but I'm not really sure what it looks like. There's just wall clouds in that area. And then right behind it or next to it, there is a shelf cloud that's reporting on velocity right now. No warnings yet with this storm though. I don't even know where that Michigan storm chaser. Not Michigan storm chaser. I don't know where that storm chaser's going. I think it's Brandon Payne storm chaser that's with his girlfriend storm chasing. Which There is a new tornado watch in Missouri and Illinois. This new tornado watch, I am going to read you. I think that's the one. Tornado watch, tornado watch. I think it's the exact same thing. It is not the exact same thing. This new tornado watch expires at 11 p.m. tonight, um, Eastern time, 7 hours and 46 minutes. This tornado watch with the tornado threat is going to be high with 80%. This tornado watch is going to do EF2 plus tornadoes, and the threat is high at 70%. 60 plus mile an hour wind gusts with this tornado watch is going to be moderate at 60%. 1 inch plus in hail size is high and 70%. And 2 inch plus hail size is moderate at 60%. Again, there is a new tornado watch for Missouri and Illinois. Gosh. I keep forgetting to click the stations. All right, where is this? Where is this? Yeah, okay. New Richland. I think this is in Iowa, Minnesota, or Iowa. Hold on, once. Let me see. Let me see. Nope, Minnesota. This is gonna be from Minnesota. There is velocity in this location, still showing some. Now showing a wall cloud. It's now showing a wall cloud in this area. There is a spotter probably taking pictures. I do have to say there's probably a spotter taking pictures right now. He's like directly in that. Is he like taking pictures? Let me look at this. Oh, is he a Is he a storm chaser? Twin City Meteorologist Social Security. Oh, he. Okay. Okay, so he's advanced. He is a spotter though. I would not recommend calling him because he is with some fancy work. So, oh my back. No, I am not old. It's just my shoot. What the heck? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. My back hurts. Not really sure why it hurts. Oh, I'm gonna be in pain every no. Shoot. All right. There is still a wall cloud in this area. I love tracking weather because I like predicting the weather. And actually, I just like the pictures that comes in and what we see with these severe thunderstorms. Yeah. I just had leftover Little Caesars. Leftover Little Caesars. Is that Storm Chaser? I'm watching a Storm Chaser live, and I think you could go to his YouTube channel. He is Brandon, I think Brandon Payne, I think. He is now returning to that Circle K. I'm not really sure if it's the exact same Circle K they went to earlier, but they are now again at another Circle K. I mean, mine as well, because these storms are not even approaching, and I know a couple of you are joining. There is a ton of spotters, and I mean, I could click on them. Spotter there, spotter network there. There is a ton of spotters in this location. Um, Wado's not even in. Yeah, at least like I don't have to continue making anything for myself. Just have leftover pizza. It is easy. Yeah, yeah. I would rather. So I would rather be like a storm chaser, but I mean, I also like doing music, but I think I would do chasing over rapping. And that's just a rather thing. I'm not gonna stop rapping or making music because I'm doing this, but I'm still gonna do both. I have now two separate accounts now for weather and music. And my weather channel on YouTube is going to be coming to TikTok pretty soon here too. Okay, no, who just reported a funnel cloud? No, who? Oh my goodness gracious! Who literally just reported a tornado report? Gerald Sen. Yeah, I don't know how to say the name. Brief tornado wrapped in the rain directly to their north about a half mile. Lost visual. It's like Call of Duty. I lost visual. Proceed. Okay, yeah, if they're reporting a small brief tornado, they're a little correct. It's forming on the correlation right now. If I can take away this whole thing. There we go. There is a spotter and a report. The only thing I'm seeing with this is one over here, but I mean, you can obviously see that from way distance. So I mean, I guess that's the one he saw. I mean, that's the only thing I'm seeing. If this guy legitimately saw a brief tornado, I mean, he lost visual, but it is still holding. If this dude saw a brief one, I mean, it's showing correlation for brief spin ups in the sky, not the one actually touching the ground, but brief spin ups in the sky, like we saw in Ohio and Indiana last night. This is the exact same thing. We might see some spin ups in the sky. And just to clarify, this is in Minnesota, I think. Minneapolis. I still don't know how to say that word. I mean, I know how to say that word, but Minnesota. Yeah, let's just say Minnesota because Minnesota's up here, Iowa is down here, and then Wisconsin is over here. But I am gonna keep an eye on this because there was a report of a tornado report of a brief tornado forming. So I'm gonna continue. I mean, velocity is still showing. There is a wall cloud still in this area. If you guys are interested to take pictures of wall clouds, if you guys are in where is it, Minnesota, in this area, New Richmond. So I'm thinking New Richmond. This is the one there. That was brief though. It is starting to die down though, so no, I would not be rapping on this stream. I mean, it's taken forever for severe weather to actually happen, but once severe weather gets going, it's going to be a lot more active, so yeah, so this live stream is going to be a lot more active once the severe weather starts kicking. Once this severe weather starts kicking butt and we start having a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings and start gradually getting into those tornado warnings, this live stream is going to be going and going, and it's probably going to be a lot more fun. Um, because I'm going to be switching through everything, and it's going to be awesome. Um, that okay. I'm still seeing a spin up happening. The severe weather that's gonna start kicking butt or start getting a little bit more active is let me go back on this, is going to be starting, and if I can get this up and running, it's gonna actually be starting once this thing's forming. So probably around 4 o'clock. I would say probably around 4 o'clock this afternoon. And if you're in CDT time, probably around 3 o'clock. 3 or 4 o'clock, depending on what time you guys are. Oop. And it is going to be forming in this area, and it is going to be forming in this area, going this way, and this way. Still showing it just a little bit in Minnesota, but oop, I have all caps on. Let me take that out. There we go. Uh, well, technically, if there is severe thunderstorms, I would be tracking the weather, and I still do music while I'm tracking as well. Not the today storm. This one is going to be a lot more active and have to be weather aware with these ones. But if there's like a marginal or slight, I would find some audio and start rapping to them or country singing them to them just to see what new music I have. Okay. Still little bits right here that I am watching, but it is starting to die down. Um, I cannot rap without music. I mean, I would put music on, but I think that would crash my computer because I'm tracking this. Um, well, not physically crash my computer. It's just it will lag. Which that's why I have some storm chasers cameras while doing this. But I'm not rapping on this live stream because I am tracking weather and it's on my weather channel on YouTube. But I am still in the middle of trying to make a live stream for my music channel so I can rap to it. So that is going to be pretty soon. Ooh, okay, I wrap that. Ooh, okay, I wrap that around. Okay, well, let me see that what that is. Let me see this for a minute. No, I don't need the draw tool. You guys already know what this is. This is just correlation and it's showing a little bit of it's just showing a little couplet starting to happen. It's not physically forming. It's just it may be a little bit forming in the sky and then it goes away. And then it's forming in the sky and then goes away. And then it's forming in the sky and then it's just constantly continuing to do that. That's why I'm watching this area. But this wall cloud is probably pretty insane if you guys are in these locations. The only school that I learned for weather is going to be a degree meteorologist on YouTube called Max Velocity. I'm not really sure if he's live yet or Michigan Storm Chasers because I'm in Michigan, but another one here. Man. Yeah. Haha. Okay. So they did do a special weather statement for these people over here. Ah, shoot. There is a special weather statement. The area that I've been tracking, the special weather statement is going to be 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts with hail quarter of an inch. Well, not quarter of an inch, quarter of an inch. Just a quarter-inch, quarter-inch in hail size. So just very small hailstones. But this special weather statement does expire um, at 4:15 this afternoon Eastern time, or 3:15 and CD time. CD time. Yep, said that right. But this is the area that I've been watching very closely because there is some wall clouds that's forming and forming little couplets that just continues to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But nothing has touching. No funnels have reported, and there's just couplets just continuing to go up and down. So that's what I'm constantly continuing to keep looking at. Did I hear the tropical storm that might hit Florida? Okay. Yes, I have. And I can actually give you an update on that if you want. That is, let me see that. Where is it? It is going to be way over here. This is going to be Arthur. Tropical Storm Arthur. And it's not really going to hit Florida. It's mainly aiming towards like Andrencia. I think this area. See, max velocity had a trouble time on saying this word last night because he did give reports on this too. Uh, Glavston. I forgot what he said, but it's I forgot what he said. I don't even know how to pronounce this word. But Max Velocity and me have had a trouble time on this too. But this is Arthur, and it is going to be going in the direction. Why do I keep doing that with the tilt? Is going in the direction of where this is located, and it's just going that way. Um, and Florida is not really in the path of this. They could get storms just on the side of this storm, but it's just going in the path of this, and this should go all the way up here towards like Tennessee, Nashville, parts of Atlanta, obviously in New Orleans and Memphis, just in this area, not like an actual hurricane, just some severe weather. And if I go to the prediction center, this is already with this a slight risk, marginal risk, and then the next day is this one, uh, and that is just for this area, marginal with this tropical one. And then and then with that tropical one, marginal here. And then I think this should be the last day that this tropical does bring storms like this for severe. And with Florida, hold on one second. Ooh, ooh, ooh. With Florida, yeah, marginal just north of Florida, but it shouldn't really be a big concern as of right now. But I could keep watching that for you guys. Um, there is a severe thunderstorm warning in Kansas City, and this is going to be for parts of. Hold on, let me change my settings because my settings are terrible when it comes to states. The only states I'm seeing is Denver, the word that I don't know how to say for some reason. Indianapolis. So let me change my settings here. Um, nope, that's models. I'm not exactly sure why that's models. Roads. Okay, that's just an. You want to know why every state doesn't have a name? It's because I forgot to do this. That's okay. This is now going to help me. Goodness. I forgot to put it at very distance. Now I can actually see for this. So for. Hold on. Let me take out the spotters real quick. There was just way too many spotters. I'm going to put the spotters back on. And also, let me turn off the radar reports here. So, yeah, for Kansas City, there is a severe thunderstorm watch. And this watch. So, the severe thunderstorm watch is going to expire tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern time. And if you're on CDT time, it's obviously going to be 10 p.m. for you. 7 hours and 22 minutes. And obviously, the other time is going to be 6 hours and 22 minutes. Tornado is low at 20%. EF2 plus tornadoes is going to be low at 5%. 60 plus miles an hour and wind gusts is going to be high and it is going to be at 70%. 75 plus mile an hour wind gusts is going to be at it's gonna they mark that as moderate at 60%. I mean, yeah, I think they're under that enhanced risk. And then 1+ inch in hail size, which is going to be high in 70%, and then 2+ inch hail size is at moderate of 60%. So you guys are still under severe weather for Kansas. Let me turn on the spotters again. And I don't need to turn on the radar scans. This is just radar scans, or just like radar offices or something. All right, going back to the special weather statement, and when I say going back, I already have it on that radar. Back is still killing me. Let me. Yeah, still no rotation. Well, okay. So I wouldn't say there's no rotation. There is still a wall cloud with this special weather statement. There's just nothing. There's no couplets forming. There's nothing out of any concerns with this special weather statement besides the 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts and the quarter size hail. Man, I hate when my notifications scare me like that. That's why I put headphones on. I'm just kidding. I put headphones on for any direct alerts. Yeah, storms are storms are starting to form. And if I could take off the spotters again, there's just way too many spotters right now. I mean, I knew there was going to be today because obviously the risk and everything that's going on with severe weather, but you can obviously see that storms are starting to form in this line. If I zoom in, okay, if I don't zoom in, you can obviously see that there is some storms that's starting to form in this area, in that area. Again, we're just gonna have to wait and see with these. But storms are now finally starting to develop. So here about in an hour, we should start to get a little bit more active with severe weather alerts. My God, I gotta stop getting scared by my phone notifications. It's on a phone stand, which it buzzes so loud when it's on a phone stand. It even does it with this phone stand, which I'm making this as a mic stand right now. But I have two phone stands. I'm using my old one for obviously my phone because my mic is perfect on this one. Let me clear that. I'm like, I'm not moving the radar, so it's probably less interesting on the live stream. Yes, I, me going live at 1, I knew exactly, I mean, at 2, I knew exactly what was going to happen. Me waiting on these storms and this live stream for about 2 to 3 hours, it was going to be boring. So you don't really have to stay for the live stream, but if your area does have severe weather or anything, just turn to my channel or anyone else's channel, because I'm not trying to specifically let you go to my channel because just because I want to be nice about it. But yeah. And then to this area, yeah, I mean, still some wall clouds in this area, but as of right now, it's just a waiting game. Oh, forgot to put alerts on. There we go. My alerts ticker on my live stream is on. It's just my radar one wasn't on. Now, now it is. Hello, guys. Hold on 1 second. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning, so I am gonna be covering this here in a minute. After I can pause that one. Okay, so we have a very long. Whoa. Okay, we have a very long severe thunderstorm warning. Um, and this is going to be. This is going to be for Illinois. Winds at 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, radar indicated, and then 1 inch in hail, also radar indicated. That is at. Ooh, okay, hold on, let me see that. Winds are currently going at 45 to 47 mile an hour. If you guys are Illinois in any of these places, it's going to Forest City as well. There is this right here going forward. That is where we're going forward. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning. It's another long one. This is going to be for Illinois, and it's going to be Woodford counties, and obviously, yeah, I can obviously see that. This warning is going to be for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, radar indicated, and 1 inch in hail size. Radar also indicated that. Let me go back to the other severe thunderstorm warning. Let me sit down. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, again, there is a severe thunderstorm warning for, actually, both severe thunderstorm warnings for Illinois. And it's actually just right next to each other if I put this on. Obviously, these both severe thunderstorm warnings are going to be for Illinois for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 1 inch in hail. Let me see here real quick. These thunderstorms did fire up quickly, and this is what I'm talking about. Now these thunderstorms are starting to pop up a lot more quickly here. And it looks like I got one storm chaser that's on this right now. He's not in the warning, so I just have one storm chaser close to this. And I don't think he's actually on this map. Hold on, let me see. Is this storm chaser on? His storm chaser is on. He is lagging though. I think he was just sitting there. I'm not really sure what's happening with this. Again, so I've been telling you with these severe thunderstorms, these thunderstorms are moving a lot quickly. So I am going to tell you right now, they were right here, but now they are right here. These storms are going to move really quickly. All right, let me now put on currency here for this one. It is looking like we have some shelf clouds coming in. This thing is picking up very quickly. And if I could go on this one, we are starting to pick up on some new things right here. Obviously, that moved. That moved very quickly. Yeah, it's still looking like we do have some rotating couplets in this area in Spring Bay, Illinois. Spring Bay, Illinois. It looks like we do have some couplets starting to form. And then for this one, I don't think anything is under it. It's just we're gonna have to watch this area very closely too. Very closely. We're gonna have to watch this very closely. And pretty soon, coming to my lives, I'm gonna have a second radar in the corner just showing these. That one I still need a lot more time on to figure out how to do that. But again, we have a little bit of a couplet towards Spring Bay, Illinois. And I am currently watching some rotating couplets on Forest Cities, going to Forest City. I am still keeping an eye on in this area. And I am still keeping an eye on this area. I think new scans are coming in here pretty soon, so that's why I took away the circles. I'm going to relocate the circles here in a minute. And I'm guessing I'm going to... Wait, hold on. Nope, it's still there. Still little rotating cuffs there. Let me... That would be understandable, but there's no... A little bit one there, too. Let me look at this area. Still a little concerning there. Let me go back to this. Again, these storms are moving very, very, very quickly. And that is going to be the case throughout the whole entire day today. We are starting to see some little strong scans of cuffs towards Goofy Ridge, Illinois, and Forest City, Illinois. Let me look at the other one here. Okay, I'm going to clarify something here that towards Spring Bay, Illinois, where this severe thunderstorm warning is, we do have some strong rotating cuffs that may and it is a wall cloud. Not really sure if it's on the ground yet. But this may be a tornado warning here pretty soon. Let me check the velocity real quick. Yeah, velocity. Okay, so exactly what I was talking about. An observed severe thunderstorm warning. So there's severe thunderstorm warning with 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 1 inch in hail. 1 inch in hail, I did say this earlier, that this was probably going to be observed. Actually, I don't think I said that earlier. But there is some giant hailstones with this. Little areas with this, but there is some large to giant hailstones. So yes, that I understand why they actually put a observed on the hailstones with this warning. Let me go back to the velocity here. We are still showing rotation on the velocity, still not a tornado warning yet, but it is showing cuffs that is building. So we do have to watch Spring Bay with that. And this is just showing some little tiny cuffs as of right now. But this one is the one I'm probably going to mainly watch now since scans are showing a little bit higher. And there's the storm chaser that I've been tracking for a long time. Okay, so there might be a tornado warning with this Spring Bay warning here. So obviously there is some very strong scans of rotating cuffs in I think Germantown Hills, and it's going to Megamore, Illinois. Again, this might be a tornado warning in this area here pretty soon. Because it is showing velocity scans now showing that, and then the currency is showing some eye scans. I would really be surprised if there's not a tornado warning here pretty soon with this, because this is some high scans on the correlation right now. Now we are waiting for a new radar update. Waiting for a new radar update for this to happen. But these storms are moving very, very, very quickly. Like I said, they would at the beginning of the live stream and even before the live stream. Storm motion on these storms are going to be moving quickly. Okay, so the correlation with this severe thunderstorm warning is now picking up on a wind line storm and some very strong correlation cuffs, mainly in this location. Right over here, there is some strong rotation, and this is going to Washington Town, Illinois. Again, I would be surprised if there won't be a tornado warning with this warning. There is obviously something forming here. Come on, NWS. Correlation is showing something. And it's showing in front of the storm, too. So there might be a strong wall cloud, too. Again, some very, very, very large hail with this. I mean, just giant hail. Not very, 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 just giant hail. And if you guys are just joining me, there is correlation that is showing some very strong scans in this area, and I will be surprised if there is not a tornado warning issued here pretty soon with this. Now we need a radar update. How is it there any reports on this? Like, how is it there a report on this? Okay, again, there is still strong rotation out of this. Let me take off that storm chaser camera. There is still rotation happening in these areas. It was moving this way down, and now it is moving. It is now moving this way with this one. So it is moving this way. It shift. That's that. Yeah, that's what I mean there. It's just shift. So it was here. Now it was here, and then now it's here, and it is now shifting east. It's just all over the place with this one. Again, I would be surprised if there's not a tornado warning with this here pretty soon. In the next like 20 minutes, I would say, because they haven't issued it yet, which is also telling me they're seeing something different than me. I'm still waiting on the next scan update, so hold on. Okay, so there is a little brief rotation still happening on the velocity here. And okay, so there should be a tornado warning with this here very, very soon. Now it is showing some very strong rotation well, not very strong rotation, just the correlation is showing some now rotation, and this should be able to hold to touch down. Um, Not really sure yet. They just need to issue that tornado warning first before I can actually start saying some things. But this is very clear that there should be a tornado warning with this here pretty soon. Dang it. Come on, NWS. I know you wanna. You kidding me right now? They're updating the severe thunderstorm warning. This is obviously a storm on correlation right now, and they're just going to ignore the fact that this is strong rotation, man. I mean, obviously, signs of rotation. Can't believe they're just going to ignore the fact that this is. What are they seeing different from me? Because obviously, that's a color, and that shows. Is it not forming? Are they learning from what happened last night? Do you not issued any tornado warnings because of this, or did a storm chaser crash? No, I don't think they did. Nope, actually, a storm chaser crashed because their window cracked. Huh. And I'm thinking that's why it's. I think it's people on this highway. I'm not really sure. No, not that one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's this one right here. Window has cracked over here in the window, and they obviously. They obviously got hit by something, but because that window was not cracked earlier when I saw their live stream. Wow. Mm. Okay, I guess that's what NWS was waiting for. There is still rotation though, so when this is not out of the woods yet, because there is still some rotation. And I just hit my mic. There is still rotation happening here, and obviously we can see that it's loosening right now. But it was very high over here, so there may have been a wall cloud or a couplet almost like in midair with this, and it's still showing. It's not showing anything on the ground, and there's no tornado warnings with this, but maybe that's what NWS was waiting for, and maybe that's why they didn't put the warning down. But there was something right here. And I don't. Yeah, it's low. It's not exactly high. This is just very low chance with a tornado touching, and it's very low right now. It was a little bit more higher, not understanding why they didn't actually put a warning down, but there is still something happening in this area. I mean, low, but there's still something. There's a new severe thunderstorm warning. And yeah, that one. Okay. Let's go back to this one. Nope, this one. Okay, so it's also losing its strength over here. Okay. Good eye by NWS, by the way. I mean, I guess they have way more features than me, but I mean, good eye. Okay, if you guys are in Louisiana, in this area, like towards New Orleans in Louisiana, there is a special marine warning and a water spout is possible with this one. Water spouts is possible if you guys are in the Louisiana. And this is going to be towards the lake shores, also towards New Orleans. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning in Georgia. This is going to be for Ben Hills counties. Ben Hill County. This is going to be for Georgia for winds to 60 mile an hour. And radar indicated that. And radar also indicated less than an inch at 0.75 in hail size. Oh, shoot. We are getting reports up to 50 mile an hour with this one. And this one is indicating 60 mile an hour. So this one is getting up there. And this one is recording 60 mile an hour, and yeah, hail size is obviously the case there. Um, okay, we are showing a little couplet again. Ah, shoot. We are showing a little couplet again in this area. It's just little, it's low, maybe another spin up in the sky, and then it goes away. I was really not expecting around this time to be quiet. Like, we only have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings out of this whole storm. I was expecting a lot worse around this time. Which also means a lot later is about to happen here. I'm expecting a lot later insane then, I guess. Because I gotta be completely honest. I gotta be completely honest with this. This is the storms now, and actually, obviously, they are starting to form here and starting to form a line here, which is gonna go down that way. But obviously, I was expecting a lot more around this area with thunderstorms. I'm not really sure what time they're. Let me put a. Let me pause that. Let me put a model. Oops. What the heck did I do? What the heck did I do? Did I accidentally put models on it? Oh, I forgot to put spotters. Let me take off the spotters. It's just way too many spotters. Let me see here. It's gonna be a model. Okay, let me go to. Oh, that one. Let's go to run. This is the latest run scan, obviously. So obviously we're on wait. This is way behind. There we go. All right, so this is around 5 o'clock. Again, 5 o'clock. We are expected to have some lines and thunderstorms around 5 o'clock, and they do. I think here in an hour they are starting to get stronger and stronger here. Again, it's just wait and see what is going to happen here. And then once we get in closer, they do start to be a little bit more bigger and more increased, about 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then there is a second round, which now this is going to be even. Did severe weather drop? No, because now we're expecting in Michigan the overnight hours with this. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're just gonna have to basically wait and see for that. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning. Right after I could click on it. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning, and this is for Missouri, Illinois, and Iowa. This is for Lee, Clark, and Hancock counties. This one is indicating. This one is indicating tornado possible, winds to 60 mile an hour wind gusts, and radar indicated that winds, and radar also indicated hail, 1 inch in hail size. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning in Illinois for Woodford County. This one is for 60 mile an hour wind gusts, radar indicated in hail size up to 1 inch, and they observed that one. I'm going to go back to the one that says tornado possible. And obviously, that is very clear on this velocity. Let me clear that. Okay. Okay, so if you guys are in Missouri, Illinois, and Iowa, in Lee and Clark counties and Hancock counties, there is obviously a little cuff that is building, and it is forming out of the sky right now, and that's what I see over the correlation right now. Correlation right now is pretty strong in this area, and it is let me put a, and it is going this way. We should start to expect with this one, we should start to expect a tornado warning in this area here pretty soon. The one that I just highlighted, we should expect a tornado warning here pretty soon because of this right here. That is obviously right there. It is now showing even bigger on this radar scan. So I would really really be surprised if there isn't a tornado warning like right here in this area. Because this rotation right here is showing a rotating cuff, and the tornado warning should expect to be right here pretty soon. And I am on the severe thunderstorm warning in Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois in Lee County and Clark County, and Hancock County for tornado possible. Radar indicated 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 1 inch of hail size. And it is still showing this little cuff right here. There's a lot of storm chasers over here, but rotating stuff is over here. And obviously we can see that. I would really be surprised if there's no tornado warning in this area here pretty soon. The one over here did die down, so that's why there was nothing over here. But this one is looking like is a possibility. This one right here is looking like a possibility tornado warning. Because velocity is showing a little higher totals here. Higher totals. I mean higher, like just spin-ups. Again, these storms are moving very quickly. Okay, so the severe thunderstorm warning that I've been on in Lee County and Clark County, this has really escalated on the correlation, and now we are showing some big signs of a big cuff. Not a very big cuff, not a big cuff, just a little bit more bigger of a cuff. So I don't know where that warning is, but here pretty soon, I think they're going to issue that here pretty soon. And I think they're looking at velocity. I think that's why. I'm looking at correlation where this is happening. And usually when this happens, it means a little bit of rotation or a warning pretty soon. And that's the one that I saw over here, but that one went away. So now this is the one I'm tracking here. And it also says tornado possible. So that's why I think this one. Waiting for the next radar scan. That radar velocity scan did go away for that strength, but it's still showing on the correlation right now of this. For this, just little squibbles here. And then in that warning, there is a little bit one, and this is going to be going for probably Carthing, or however you say that town's name, and Bentley. And there could be another warning on this side too. So we got two things with this one. We got a possible warning over here, and we got a possible warning over here. What are they doing? Oh my. I don't even know where that is. Are they just waiting? Is that what they're doing? Because let me see. Where is he? I think he's right there. Nope. I think he's right there. Yep. He's just parking. I don't know why he's parking. There's a lot of storm chasers right now in this location. And I do have to clarify something though, is storm chasers are right here, but let me see the outlook. A lot of storm chasers in this area. Let me see. Storm chasers are going to be in this. That's where the marginal modern is. And then if I could go back to it, which why the heck can I not go back to it? Oh, that's why. Bruh, that's why. Yep, okay. So, yeah, okay. Now I kind of see why that's. Again, we have two cuffs in this tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning is going to be for over here and over here. And tornado warnings are possible over in this area and over in this area. Still strong scans in this area. I would still be surprised if they don't make a warning in this area here pretty soon. There is a little scan over here, again, maybe on this side with the warning. Looks like storm chasers are now starting to camp out in Springfield. Like, they're like all on the road right now. They're on the side of the highway on the road, but they're on the road. They're all just camping there. And I'm thinking that's because there is now a line forming in this area now. in this area where that line is starting to form. Again, strong rotation here. Well, not strong rotation. I keep saying that. Not strong rotation. That did break up over here, so now I'm on this one. I would still be surprised if there's not any tornado warnings in this area. Now this is going that way. Again, these storms are moving very quickly on motion. I think they did slow down just a smidge for this one, but they are still moving quickly. There is a flood warning. This flash flood warning is for Illinois, and so in these areas, and that is going to expire tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time or CDT time, 7 p.m. Okay, so the severe thunderstorm warning for Missouri, Illinois, and Iowa. Again, for the severe thunderstorm in Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois, for Lee and Clark counties. This is what I've been highlighting. There is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Again, tornadoes possible. It is considerable, and winds radar indicated 60 mile an hour. They did bump up to the hail size to 1.75 inch in hail size, and radar indicated that. Again, I would still be surprised where the X is that they don't put a warning. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois. This is going to be radar both indicated wind and hail at 60 mile an hour wind gusts and 1 inch in hail. Let's go back to the considerable severe thunderstorm warning. All right, this is now in the United States. It's actually is in the United States. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for South Dakota, Hainson County. This is gonna be for both radar indicated for 60 mile an hour wind gusts and hail size up less than an inch at 0.75 in hail size. Let's go back to the considerable severe thunderstorm warning in Missouri, Illinois, and Iowa. All right, there is still some cuffs happening. Not exactly sure why they are not bringing that warning in this area. It is starting to die down just a little bit, but it's still here. So, again, tornadoes are still possible with this considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Velocity is still not showing any rotation, but the correlation is showing cuffs. So there might just be a wall cloud there. I am now turning over to the live stream on YouTube on max velocity on my TV. Again, with this one, there is still little cuffs happening, but still nothing touching, and velocity is still showing nothing. It's showing just some straight line winds, but this back and forth isn't going to do anything. There was some strong radar scans in this severe thunderstorm warning. Hold on one second. Nope, it's not looking like it just yet, but just some straight line winds there. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning, and this severe thunderstorm warning is going to be in Illinois for Cass County, Madison County, Logan County. Okay, and now it is showing a little bit of some cuffs happening. It is low though, but in this area towards Petersburg, there was some strong. In this area right here, there is some strong correlation scans happening right now. All right, there is a new severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois again, and it's looking like the exact same location, but in different counties. Still for Madison County and Logan County, McLean County and DeWitt County, I think. And this one is gonna be for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 1 inch in hail size, both radar indicated. Expires at 5:45. I would not be surprised if there is going to be a tornado warning here pretty soon. Yeah, I mean there might. I mean there's some correlation that's strong right now, but I don't think anything is touching or forming. It's just showing on it right now. Holy moly, that moved quickly. So that did die down. Man, NWS is like good with this one, I guess. There is something forming in Illinois right now. And I think it's where these warnings are. What storm chaser is that? I gotta find that storm chaser. Where is it? Where is he? Is he this one? No, he's not that one. But wow, they moved quickly. What the heck is happening over here? Storms are moving very quickly, but the heck is happening over here? The heck is happening over there? Like that's there is a new severe thunderstorm warning. This probably got shrink right next to it. Cass, Madison, Logan counties, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 1 inch in hail are both radar indicated. And then correlation is now showing some rotation out of this one, or little bit, or showing cuffs. Yeah, I mean, it's not even. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning in Missouri for Randolph. New severe thunderstorm warning for Randolph, and this is going to be 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 1 inch in hail size, both radar indicated. There is still some strong cuffs happening on the correlation with this considerable severe thunderstorm warning in Lee and Clark counties in Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois. Ah, shoot. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning in Missouri. This is going to be for Cass, uh, Henry, and Jason counties. And it is showing a low rotation here. So this one is showing for 60 mile an hour and 1 inch in hail, both radar indicated. Something with the and it went away. Okay, but it's also showing some velocity rotation, which means if correlation can pick up on that, that means they may actually provide a tornado warning. But correlation is not showing anything, so that's not on the radar just yet. All right, there is a tornado warning in Alabama. Again, there is a tornado warning in Alabama. This is for Dell and Coffee counties. And not really sure. This is the exact same. Wait, oh, that's happening here. This is going to be showing right here. Um, it is radar indicated with 0-inch hail wind. And obviously, it's now radar scans is now showing that. But there is a tornado warning in Alabama and Dell and Coffee counties. And I'm going to keep an eye on that. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning in Missouri and Monroe County with winds up to 60 mile an hour and wind gusts and hail 1 inch. Okay, there is a new severe thunderstorm. No, there is a new tornado warning. This is for Illinois. This is going to be for, right when I said there was going to be in that severe weather outlook. This one is going to be for Douglas County. This is going to be for Champaign County, Macon County, and DeWitt County. And this is the one that I saw coming with this one. And yes, strong rotation on velocity right now. And obviously a little bit of a bigger couplet. Where is storm chasers in this area where we need them? Where is storm chasers when we need them in this area? This is the best view that we could possibly get with this one. Again, there is a storm chaser, and I am looking at it right now. And it's going to be right here. It's not touching down yet. There is a storm chaser on it, though, that I am looking at. Radar indicated. And then with hail size, 1/4 of an inch in hail size. This storm chaser has the best view right now, and we are not seeing. We are seeing little cuffs. We have 1, 2, and we have this wall cloud here. As of right now, this one right here may actually touch the ground as we look at it right now. I am looking at this storm chaser right now, and it CJ storm chaser, and it's looking like something's forming right there. If this touches ground, I'm going to shoot a video to Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. There is obviously something, there is a strong rotating area right here. This may be actually touching the ground. This one is so close. This thing is going to drop any minute. This is really close to the ground. This is the tornado warning in Douglas County and Champaign County and in Illinois. Yeah, it's rapidly rotating, but it is definitely trying to rotate and touch the ground. Cisco is where the rotation is happening and where Cisco is. Cisco. Savoy Savvy, yeah, Savoy, I think. Here's that cuff again that's trying to build. Yeah, it's looking we it looks like we have a downburst towards Kansas City. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning in Illinois, Madison County and Frontal County, and this is going to be 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with 1.5-inch in hail size, both radar indicated. There is a tornado warning in Illinois, Douglas and Champaign County. Again, this is a rotating cell that's still trying to make its way on ground. There is an observed tornado warning in Alabama and Dell and Coffee counties. And it's looking like the touching cell of this one is looking like to be right over here in these areas. Coffee and Dell counties is an observed tornado warning in Alabama. There is a news media camera in this Alabama tornado warning that's observed, and it is picking up a tornado on the ground for this one. The camera you are looking at on my live stream is the one in Illinois. There is a tornado debris signature now in Alabama. This is a tornado debris signature, and it's going to be like right over in this area right here. There is now a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning, and this one is looking like it's going to be in Missouri. Again, the camera you are seeing on my live stream right now is the one in Illinois, that tornado warning. I am on the observed tornado warning in Alabama towards Dale and Coffee County. That is an observed tornado warning. Yeah, these storms are moving pretty fast. There is another tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning in Illinois and Hancock County. Hancock County in Illinois. There is 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 1/4 of an inch hail size. 1/4 of an inch hail size with that warning is observed, and then the winds radar indicated. There is a new tornado warning. There is a new tornado warning in Illinois for Logan County, north of Springfield. New tornado warning north of Springfield, and yes, I can see some strong cuffs with this one, and some rotation happening too as well. Going back to the tornado warning that's observed in Alabama. Holy moly, Storm Chaser, you are like really hauling right now. He is like going. Yeah, Brandon Payne is looking like he's on it too. He paused, but there is a shelf wall cloud there. Okay, there's that. There's Nick's storm camera, storm chaser camera. That is a beautiful shelf cloud. North of Champaign is no south of Champaign. It's looking like there could be some couplets touching, but as of right now, it's not showing that. But Nick has a good view on this one. Yeah, Nick Gorman is looking at a beautiful shelf cloud that's looking like to be a possible. Oh, yeah, this shelf cloud is so beautiful, and these clouds are a few feet off the ground too, as well. Yeah. Did he stop in the middle of the road? Oh no. Okay. It's just this camera paused. There is a new tornado warning in Illinois. This is going to be for Logan counties, Macomb counties, and DeWitt. So the exact same thing, just an extended one. DeWitt and Logan and Macomb counties. Yeah, so we are about to have a spam of tornado warnings, and this is about to get a little crazy here in the next hour. We are about to get a million tornado warnings in the next hour in this area. Okay, he paused for some reason on his live stream. There is strong rotation happening in this location. Let me look at this. Still little cuffs happening. Yeah, the one in Springfield is looking like the one that's going to be stronger. Storm Chaser Measure Hunter. Let me resume on Nick Gorman right now. I got to reload his page. These clouds are just so low to the ground right now. I would really be surprised if. It's looking like there is a little bit of a cuff happening in this area right here. My drawing skills are terrible because I'm showing a live stream on a live stream, but Where the world is he again? Brandon Payne has a good eye on this storm, though. I'm not exact. I think he's looking the wrong way though with this. Pretty strong little rotation happening in Champagne right now. that was a good lightning. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning in Illinois, Cass counties, Madison counties, and Fulton counties. Tornado possible with wind 60 mile an hour and 1/4 of an inch hail. Both radar indicated. All right, if you guys are living in Springfield, we do have some 2 to 3 to 4 tornadic cells that's going to be forming here in the next couple of hours. I mean, in the next hour or in this time frame. The tornado warning in Alabama, it did touch down a couple of times, so that was confirmed. And then that one did go away. Nope. It is now back to radar indicated. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning, but this time, this one's going to be in Arizona with 60 mile an hour wind gusts and 1 inch in hail size. Both radar indicated. There is a new tornado warning in Missouri for Marone County. Radar indicated tornadic rotation and 1.5 inches in hail size. Yeah, this is going to be back in Mexico. Ah, shoot. There is another new tornado warning in Illinois for Logan counties, And actually, this was the one that I've been looking at. This is now observed, which means there is now a tornado touching. The tornado warning near Springfield, Illinois is now touching. It's observed now. North side of Springfield, Illinois. It is now touching right here in Rivertown, north of Springfield. There is a new tornado warning in Missouri. Radar indicated for Cass, Henry, and Jackson counties, or Johnson counties, less than an inch, 0.75 inch size. Let's go back to the observed in Illinois. The confirmed tornado warning in Illinois that I am on right now was confirmed by a law enforcement. There was two new severe thunderstorm warnings, but I missed them. So we're on tornado warnings right now, though. Oh wow. What was that one? Is that Jason Cookley? Trying to see if any of the storm chasers has. No, these storm chasers are trying to get out of this warning, which is good, but I want to see what the heck's happening with this. This one may have a good view. I'm not. Garden City. Okay, that storm chaser is off. He probably lost connection with this. Everyone is in this warning right now. We have just gotten a tornado watch for Indiana. Well, we'll get to that here in a minute. This is the best I can do with this storm chaser view here. Ah, shoot. I was forgetting I was recording on my phone, recording YouTube. Ow. The tornado warning in south of Champaign, it's not too concerning right now, but if it continues like the way it is or gets stronger, then that's going to be a little bit concerning. Uh, the tornado the tornado warning that is in Missouri right now for Cass, Henry, and Johnson counties has produced a tornado. So pretty soon this is going to get to a confirmed. And there is a cool rotation happening in Illinois right now with this. This storm chaser just got off of live because he is directly in the path of the storm touching on ground. And he is trying to move. This dude is trying to move away from it. So he's off live. Let's go back to the one in Illinois. Ah, shoot. I have to get off of this, don't I?